Hello, my name is Rachel Johnson and I'm a chartered clinical psychologist working with children and families, and I wanted to give the 5 things that I think are most important for parents when they're dealing with their children's behaviour and emotional distress and anything that's going on for their family. There are 5 things that I think are really important when I'm talking to parents about managing their child's behaviour or emotional distress, and they can be called the 5 C's of positive parenting, I guess. The first really important thing for parents to remember is to take time out to consider what's going on. Taking time to decide what the exact problem is that you're dealing with. Sometimes when you're parenting, it can feel that everything is falling apart, and it can feel really hard to decide which part of everything you're going to deal with first. So my first tip would be to stop, take stock, and really take some time to think about what is the most pressing priority for you and your family. And once you've decided that, you'll be able to move on and start to know how to deal with it. Once you've been able to take that time to think about what it really is that's the priority for you and your family, and what's that first thing that you really want to make a change on, the next important tip that I would recommend is being really clear about that. Again, just as you've been feeling overwhelmed, your child is probably feeling quite overwhelmed as to what they're meant to change as well. So it's really important that at this point you set out really clear, logical requests for what you would like to change, and be really clear about what the consequences will be, either if they manage to make it, so you're talking about clear rewards, or if they're going to struggle to make it and the way that you're going to control that behaviour. But also, if they aren't able to manage changing that behaviour, or the behaviour persists, what are the clear consequences for that? What will that mean for them? And I think laying that out really clearly for your child is a really important second step. Moving on to the third point, the third C would be about consistency. The fourth tip is one of the hardest for all parents, and that's about staying calm. By that I mean, while you're trying to manage your child's behaviour and you're trying to make changes, it's about trying to avoid getting overly angry, shouting, but also about not getting too upset. And that brings me to my fifth and my final point, and that's about making sure that you're cared for. In order to have carried out points 1 to 4, to be considered clear, calm and consistent, it's really important that you're getting the support that you need. And that often comes from other members of the family, from your partner or your friends. But equally, there are times when it will be important for you to stop and ask for the support of professionals if you need it.